Sideshow Thanos on throne is one of the coolest statues ever made. But could it be cooler? You know, one thing I really like is Venom, and I like venomizing or symbioting shit. I've owned about 50 Venomized or Venom characters with the symbiote that I've actually sold. But I still own a ton. And you know, it might be cool if I could somehow Venomize this so he looks like some of these pieces. Venomized Loki, yes Loki, and there is comic basis for that just like there is for Venomized Ghost Rider. You can even see the slab next to it. Then there was a what if Deadpool had been possessed by Venom. And in the Absolute Carnage event, Hulk turned into Venom as well. Batman vs. Venom, no comic basis for this, it's just badass. And then of course the daddy of Venom, Noel. Mary Jane got a little bit of Venom on her as well. And she got a little bit of Carnage right here, along with Gwen Stacy getting Venomized. And who can forget the original Venom vs. Spider-Man, which gave us Eddie Brock eventually. Here's an Eddie Brock, and then here's an updated Eddie Brock with wings. You can see the slabs next to these. Venom did get into Wolverine or Logan as well. And don't forget about the other symbiotes like Toxin. So he was actually an offshoot of Carnage, who was the second symbiote we ever saw right there. Well, third if you include Spidey right here. Here's a mix of the Venom getting on Spidey. And of course, a video game version of Venom. So I thought I needed more. Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everyone, before we start, just a disclaimer. I had some really bad audio issues. It's not your ears ringing, it's not tinnitus, and I apologize, so you'll just have to bear through it and drink some beer, it'll sound right. Hey everyone, welcome to the Extreme Channel. Really excited. So as a precursor to this video, if you missed it a few weeks ago, I did this video right here that talked about custom accessories you can add to statues. And I talked about this specific custom accessory. So this is originally Sideshow's Thanos on Throne, one of their most popular pieces they've ever made. There's a video I have on it right here with a bunch of other custom accessories that aren't Venomized. But as we talked about, I love Venomizing shit, and I had so many different Thanos statues that I figured, you know what? Let's turn one of them into a Venomized Thanos and put him with that entire Venomized display over to the left. So if you want to see what he looks like in that display, check out the Extreme Channel social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. However, today we're going to talk more about these particular accessories and switch outs because it just elevates an already amazing piece to another level. Now, the only problem with this is most of my Venomized characters are actually based off of comic covers or slabs. This guy right here, while it's not specific to one, there are some Venomized Thanos related slabs, so I definitely think I need to pick one up to go with him. Now, of the ones that you saw in the intro, I have a few more symbiote related pieces coming, so let's check those out really quick. First is actually a standing up Noel statue. You saw I had one on a throne. Another one is a Venom transformation. This one's en route right now. It's from Venom the End. This one's also en route. Another Venom piece. And then a Miles Morales who's been Venomized. And a Carnage bust. Alright, so I want to talk about these guys. So we're going to kind of talk about the different options that there are. And then also I'll do some close-up video. Because also the paint and sculpt is pretty cool. So we're not going to have the traditional rating system today. But like I said, it elevates an already amazing 5 out of 5 statue to even higher in my opinion. If you wanted to go this route. Now thankfully, I still own 2 other Thanos on thrones. So I don't have to worry about this becoming a Venomized character. First one is this custom right here, which I absolutely love. More of a modernized Thanos on throne. And then I have this classic one directly from the comics. So I have one on my throne wall, and then one with kind of my Fantastic Four Silver Surfer display. If you want to see what those look like, check out this room tour I did about 6 months ago, and I'll have another one coming out in about 6 months from now. Now that I've told you to watch all these other videos, let's talk about this guy. So this company does custom accessories. A lot of the ones I featured in that video a few weeks ago are from this company, and I've owned quite a few from them. And as I said, they always do a great job. You can actually see I have another custom Thanos portrait, more of a modernized one, kind of from the MCU, but kind of not, a little bit of Josh Brolin, which I like more than the Sideshow original portrait you can see down there. Now this is just the regular version, so it didn't have the exclusive smiling aspect of Thanos, But let's look at all these different things. So first of all, it came with extra display stands that we're going to look at closely. First, one for the Infinity Gauntlet. You could do the new Venomized Infinity Gauntlet on it, or the original Sideshow right here. The other one holds the different portraits. So here's my customized portrait. Here's what it looks like with the original Sideshow portrait. And then, of course, the new Venomized portrait. And we'll see what those look like on the actual statue. Did have a nice card for a certificate of authenticity. So here is the original Infinity Gauntlet. And reminder that this did light up. Mine still lights up after all these years, which is nice. And here's the Venomized Gauntlet right here, which also has a light up feature. You can see right here. So this is what the regular portrait looks like that came with Sideshow. Not a huge fan of this compared to my custom one right here. And then here's some shots of the Venomized one, and we'll look at it with video as well. You can see from the right, from the left, depending on your perspective, and then from the back right here. Now, interesting fact. On the back here, you have some Venomized pieces that actually come over his head. Now, because this torso is a little bit different than that one, and we're going to see some close-up pictures, the Venomized pieces will not fit on this one. So it's actually different Venomized strands or symbiote, tendrils, whatever you want to call them, that actually go on the head if it goes over there. They still key in the same, they just move kind of in a different direction and are different sizes. So a little bit of nuance, that's really the only difference. One other thing on design here too is it does have a little bit of a seam line with an extra piece right here because there is a little bit of assembly required. So let's look at that really quick. Manageable box, weighed only about 20 pounds or so, and it did have an art box if you're into that sort of thing right here. And it was this standard black foam and straps for most custom pieces. And one layer, a few things were double layer in there, but packed really well. Now to give you a better idea, here's some close-up video with some of my thoughts on this. I'm not going to spend too much time on close-ups of the normal Sideshow stuff because there's been so many reviews on that and even I've done the review. But let's look at the custom accessories. So first of all, this base over here for the gauntlet, they tried to match the chair a little bit. Now the colors are a little bit off. There's different dye lots and things with that, but I think it's still fine. Very metallic, spaceship looking. I love the portrait bust that they've done here though. So first of all, you have kind of this really cryptic writing on the bottom, looks like cryptic writing, and it's not futuristic or metallic like the gauntlet display. And then you have this symbiote, and I love what they did. They added a perfect amount of kind of a gloss for a moist effect. And then the blues are really highlighted, especially on the camera. And it goes throughout the entire back. Pretty cool, really well done. And then you have like kind of these giant Venomized nails or teeth that almost look enamel coming out. Perfect shine on them. Just adds to the next level. I mean, this would be cool to display with just the portrait on like we saw earlier. Here's this portrait. I don't know if I've ever shown close-ups of this one, but I think it's a great modernized Thanos in my opinion. And then let's look at the Infinity Gauntlet here. So the arm looks fantastic. I think this, there's kind of the seam line. You can see it again there. The group does an amazing job with production. So they made 60 of these. And I think the price was $300, right around there for the deluxe, which includes everything you see here. Also, by the way, has a COA card with a little display that it comes on. That's kind of nice. But great job. I love how the stones, they're in the same order as the glove over here. So the continuity is nice, but how the tendrils are coming out. Same thing with this portrait up here, so it almost looks like Venom right there. You can kind of just see Venom, nice gloss on the tongue, some good purple and pink tones in it. Great sculpt. And you know, if you notice right here, this is based off the exclusive portrait. So you kind of have an exclusive portrait, but you don't. Really well done. And again, they got those shades of blue in there. You can see it at the top. And here are the tendrils that are coming down like I was talking about. So here are the other ones right here, much smaller, that you'll use if you put the Venomized portrait right there. But just adds to the statue quite a bit. Very cool. Now, overall, I love this. Like I said, this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. I think this is the favorite piece that Sideshow has ever made, in my opinion, and it just really elevates it even more. Although, if you saw that video from a few months ago, they actually recently announced that they're now Venomizing XM Thanos, and I actually like that one better. But I sold my XM Thanos, so it kind of makes me regret it, but I wouldn't want to give this one up either. But what do you think? Throw that down in the comments below. It's a new year, but we're still giving away statues, and that comment could win you a statue. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you wanna make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Awesome, awesome pieces. And again, if you want to see what this looks like, check out my social media. But in the meantime, just like this video, throw down a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because that's how we get to giveaways faster. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Take care.